Well, good evening. I'm David York, joined by Brett Bumpus.
Hey, howdy.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you, sir?
I am well. We are here for the finale for boys basketball this season, presented by House of Carts as our title sponsor for boys basketball this season. We want to give Trey Harden a big thank you from House of Carts for being on board this season for boys basketball. And as we go out throughout the night, we will have stat updates provided and sponsored by Hall Real Estate and Don Hall Construction, as well as our pregame chat that will complete after the national anthem and introductions just shortly. Van Alstyne comes in tonight with an overall record I lost my place here. Overall record of 22-10 and 9-4 in district. While this game obviously doesn't have any standings bearing for the Indians, it does for Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne still has a shot at second place in district, which can impact their playoff seeding. They are tied with Salina, both teams 9-4 in district play for second place, but Salina took the season series 2-0. So what Van Alstyne needs tonight is a victory for themselves and a Salina loss to Richland. So Richland is a playoff team currently in the 4th spot, and obviously Van Alstyne's tied for second. So anything's possible. And Salina's got to travel to Richland for that game. Other games inside the district, Panther Creek travels to Lake Dallas. Panther Creek set to take the district championship. Van Alstyne travels to Singer, obviously, and then Aubrey travels to Gainesville. Gainesville still has a shot to get in. Gainesville needs a victory and a Richland loss. And then that would force a play-in game for that 4th and final playoff spot within the district later on this week. Wyatt Pennington to do the tip duties. Tip is controlled by Van Alstyne. Caden Benedict brings it across half court, and they set up their offense. It's going to be a travel. Baylor Beard to do the point guard duties, get the ball across half court, set up the offense for the Indians. Pass inside from Alex D, inside to Wyatt Pennington, back out to Alex D. Long range 3 for Baylor Beard is good to set the tone early as the Indians take an early lead, 3-0. That'll be the kind of shooting night they need to stay in this game. Good pass inside to number 11 for Van Alstyne, Bryce Beavers, and he makes the quick bucket to make it a 3-2 ball game. Logan Swafford goes up strong for the bucket. Not able to complete it, but does get fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Called on number 11, Bryce Beavers.
Person's a little short.
At least he laughed.
Needed a few more Wheaties on that one. Second was perfect. I was fearing the overcorrection where it was going to be off the back.
Yeah, which is typical, and not necessarily of him, but just in general. Yeah,
life. Puts the Indians up 4-2. Into the corner, left wing, rebound by Wyatt Pennington. Shot no good by Skaggs. Indians quickly transition down the other end, set up the offense. Alex D with the ball on the right wing. Passes it inside to Swafford. Swafford with the turnaround jumper. Turnaround layup, able to make the bucket, put the Indians up by 4 here in the early going. Another long-range 3 for Van Alstyne is no good. Rebound by Logan Swafford. Hands it over to JT Allenbar. Van Alstyne tried to go for the steal there. Alex D able to hold on to the ball. Again, the Indians playing shorthanded. Tyler Grimes not available tonight. If you missed it in their opening remarks, this is the finale for the Indians this season. Playing in a very tough district, but not able to break into the top 4 to have playoff basketball this season. We've mentioned it before, we'll mention it again. It's a very young team, and expect to have a strong nucleus of this young players back next year. Logan Swafford shots missed, no good. Loose ball. Loose ball ultimately controlled by Alex D, and Coach Stasny does the heads-up job of calling a timeout quickly to allow the Indians to maintain that possession. Timeout brought to you by Hall Real Estate and Dawn Hall Construction. For all your real estate needs, you can go by their offices right here in Sanger, Texas at 1014 Pecan Street, or reach them there via phone at 940-284-4302. We want to thank Drew Hall for being on board as our pregame chat stat update throughout the game. Baylor kicks it out to JT Allenbar for 3. No good. Rebound controlled by it's controlled by Francis, Braylon Francis. Francis is going to travel, trying to make the decision between a shot and a pass there as he was passing through the lane. Took an extra step. So far in the game, it does look like they're going to call the travels as actual travels and not give them that European step. Pass inside to Wyatt Pennington, turnaround jumper, no good. Battle for the loose ball for the rebound is ultimately controlled by Mack of Van Alstyne. Quickly down to the other end, Francis with the three, no good. Rebound by Baylor Beard. JT Elmbar with the pump fake on the three, drive into the free throw area, takes the jump shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Van Alstyne. They'll head the other way. Francis, at the top of the key, gets his shot blocked nearly into the stands. Shot blocked by Wyatt Pennington. Three-pointer on the way for Van Alstyne, no good. Rebound, Logan Swafford.
Sorry, I'm still blown away by the non-foul call. How hard that kid hit the ground.
Well, I mean, if he, three-pointer by JT Elmbar, the senior out there on the floor in his final game, is good. Extends the largest lead to 7 points.
Yeah, the contact definitely came long after the shot was already blocked. I completely get that.
Well, I think for the non-call, it's argued that Wyatt went straight up.
He did.
And that kid ran into him.
Yeah.
So they could have called an offensive foul, but unlikely to do so since he got his shot knocked into the stands. Steal by Logan Swafford. One of the rare opportunities where he gets the deflection and the actual steal because you don't get credit for any deflections. Long range three for a Baylor Beard, no good. Rebound of Logan Swafford. Pass inside to JT Elmbar on the no-look assist from Logan Swafford. JT Elmbar on the board early with 5 points for the Indians as they extend their largest lead to 9. Mack with the drive, shot no good. Rebound controlled by Wyatt Pennington. The pass deflected going the other direction. Shot no good. Rebound. Battle for the loose ball, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Logan Swafford. It'll be Van Alstyne ball on their own baseline. Van Alstyne, Wildcats, Panthers?
Panthers, I believe. That's
How
travel.
many steps is he going to take?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, my goodness.
He was just going to keep taking them until they called it. Because he's like, you ain't going to call it. I'm going to keep going.
He traveled, then he took another step. Do not pass, go. Do not collect $200. Go straight to travel jail.
Panthers.
11-2 lead here for the Indians in this season finale. Again, Van Alstyne will go on to play playoff ball, but this game could impact their seeding.
Good pass down low.
Inside. Swafford with the pause, dribble, and made shot to put the Indians up 13-2. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. It'll be Indians ball. Van Alstyne Panthers finally able to get their second bucket of the game. That's their first score since it was 3-2. So the Indians went on a 12-0 run. To extend their lead to as many as 13 points before Van Alstyne's able to score again. Indians running clock here to try to get the last shot of the period. Long range three for Alex D, no good. Rebound quickly controlled. He had more time than that. I don't think I don't think Francis realized he could have kept dribbling. Probably got inside the free throw line before he was forced to take that shot. So he's able to get a shot off before the buzzer, but not able to complete it. And that'll bring us to your end of first period score. Indians 15, Panthers 4.
Running across the board right now, Baylor Beard with a rebound, an assist, and 5 points. He does have the 1 3-pointer. JT Allenbar with 5 points. Again, he has a 3-pointer and a 2-point field goal. Logan Swafford already in the first. 3 rebounds with an assist and a steal. He's 1 for 2 at the free throw line and 5 points. For Van Alstyne, Bryce Beavers with 2 points, and Tayton Holland with 2 points to make your score going into the second. Sanger 15, Van Alstyne 4.
Your stat update brought to you by Hall Real Estate and Don Hall Construction. You can reach our friend Drew Hall and his team of realtors at 940-284-4302. Or go by and see them in person at 1014 Pecan Street, right there on the northbound I-35 Service Road, across Pecan Street from Dairy Queen. Can't miss his big electronic sign out front.
It's so colorful.
Yep. All right, Indians trying to add on to this first quarter lead that they've gone out and set. We're going to get a reach-in foul on Francis from Van Alstyne.
It'll be his first.
Good pass inside to Wyatt Pennington, and the turnaround jumper is good for Wyatt to extend this lead back to 13 points. Long range three for Van Alstyne, no good. Rebound controlled by Baylor Beard. Not on the stat sheet there is Logan Swafford doing a great job of blocking out.
Yeah, there was nobody else that could get that ball except for Baylor the way that he was blocking out.
Yep. Drive and layup for Baylor Beard is good. Extend the largest lead to 15 points. Three-pointer for Francis, no good. Rebound Wyatt Pennington. Long range three for Baylor Beard. Touch the top of the, above the glass, I think. What will be the shot clock.
Will be the shot clock, yep.
Yeah, I asked about that. They put those in because I guess they anticipate one day them adding a shot clock to high school
I can see
basketball.
It. Because if you remember correctly, I think it was a basketball game last year, a team against Ponder in one of the playoffs. They basically dribbled the ball at the half-court line for the entire first quarter.
Right. So may as well put it in when you're doing new construction. A lot easier to do it then than later.
And cheaper, too.
Three-pointer from number 5. Skaggs is good. That is their first made three after several attempts. And that cuts the score down to 19-7. Aggressive pass inside from Allenbar to Wyatt Pennington. Wyatt gets it back out to Allenbar. Baylor Beard. Baylor Beard hands it over to Logan Swafford. Logan tries the aggressive pass on the lob inside to Wyatt Pennington. Ends up being deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Pennington. Ethan Grant, the freshman, checks in for JT Allenbar. The drive for Francis is able to get the bucket and cut the lead down to 10. Three-pointer for Ethan Grant. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Mack. Quickly the other direction. Francis drives into the lane, kicks it back out to the side of the left wing to number 22 for the three-pointer. No good. Gets his own rebound, drives back into the bucket and makes it to cut the lead down to 8. As Van Alstyne's on a 7-0 run. Ethan Grant gets trapped in the far side of the court. Steal. Fans wanted to travel there. Ultimately, Van Alstyne's not able to make the shot, and Baylor Beard comes away with it. Loses control somewhat at the other end, and then shoots up a three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Ethan Grant. Kicks it inside to Logan Swafford. Logan gets the turnaround jumper off the glass for the bucket to stop that 7-0 run that the Panthers had. Put it back up to a 10-point lead. Quickly inside to number 24, Tatum Holland. To cut the lead back to 8. Indians lead 21-13. 3:45 to play in the first half. Baylor driving along the baseline. Ball gets flicked out of bounds by the Panthers. It'll be Indians' ball. Long jumper for Wyatt Pennington's no good. Rebound controlled by 15, Hannah. On the other end. Good ball movement for the Panthers. Ball ultimately ends up in Mack's hands. Shoots a three-pointer. Shot no good. Wyatt Pennington with the rebound. Benedict tries to get the steal as the pass ahead to Alex D. He gets called for the foul. Second team foul of the period for the Panthers. Cross-court pass to Ethan Grant. Ethan with the turnaround jumper, no good. On the rebound attempt, Logan Swafford's going to get called for the loose ball foul. Nice lob pass ahead. And once Skaggs gets control of the ball, when he goes up to do the layup, it gets deflected aggressively. As Matumba would say, no, 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 no. Long range three for Van Alstyne's no good. Rebound controlled by Wyatt Pennington.
Wyatt with already 6 rebounds on the night.
He's our reigning player of the game from Friday night at Salina, where he had 11 boards and 9 points. Long range three for Alex D. Shot no good. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. It'll be Panthers ball.
Logan Swafford's going to get hit with his second personal foul.
Oh, he got called for the foul out there?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. range three for Beavers is good to knock it down to a 5-point lead. A 12-2 run that Van Alstyne is currently on. Long range, oh no. I think everybody thought Baylor was going to shoot that three-pointer, and he decided to pass it inside to Wyatt, and Wyatt had already repositioned himself to get a rebound. So the ball goes out of bounds, Van Alstyne ball. Beavers with the turnaround jumper inside the paint. Knocks it down to a 3-point game. A 14-2 run that the Panthers are on. Indians in desperate need of some points to slow down this run as we approach a minute to go in the first half. A loose ball foul called on the number 11, Beavers. Bryce Beavers, as he was guarding Wyatt Pennington. Nash Brockett checks in. Jumper from Alex D, no good. Rebound, Ethan Grant, he goes back up. Shot no good. It's gonna be a rebound on the floor, I think. Maybe it's shooting foul. 2 shots. It will be Ethan Grant going to the line. Opportunity to slow down this 14-2 run that Van Alstyne's currently on. First shot is good. Second one, back rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Hannah. Hannah fakes a three-pointer. Pass to Beavers. Excuse me, to Skaggs. Skaggs passes it inside to Holland, and Holland deflects it out of bounds. It'll be Indians ball with 37 seconds to go here in the first half. Yeah, that's going to be a foul.
Will Holland be his first personal?
That was called on the floor, but that is their 5th team foul, so that'll send Alex D to the line to shoot 2 in the bonus. 19.6 seconds left. Opportunity to continue to cut back into this lead, or add to this lead that they had established in the first period that Van Alstyne's been able to cut into. Now a 14-6 run as the Indians have gone on a 4-0 run of their own. Van Alstyne playing for the last shot of the first half. 10 seconds to go. Shot no good. Rebound battled for. Mack able to go back and get the putback to make it a 24-20 Sanger Indian lead at halftime.
Baylor Beard with 7 points, Alex D with 2, JT Allenbar with 5. Wyatt Pennington with 2 points, but he's got 6 boards already at halftime. Ethan Grant with 1 point, and Logan Swafford 3 rebounds with an assist, a steal, and 7 points. Van Alstyne, Xavion Mack with 2 points, Braylon Francis with 2 points, Garrett Skaggs with 3, Bryce Beavers with 7, Kyler Hellman with 2, and Tayton Holland with 4 to make your score at halftime, 24-20 Indians over the Panthers.
The Panthers outscored the Indians 16-9 in the second period. And your stat update is brought to you by Hall Real Estate and Don Hall Construction. Go see our friends at Hall Real Estate for all your real estate needs, whether you're in the market to purchase a home, sell your home, or buy land and build. They are your one-stop shop for real estate and home building needs. You can reach them at 940-284-4302 or see them in person at 1014 Pecan Street right here in Sanger, Texas, northbound Service Road of 35. And we'll be back after this.
Craving something delicious? Start your journey at Southern Barbecue, where the flavors are as bold as the people that enjoy them. Step inside and feast together in a place that feels like home. Next, walk on over to Roma's, where mouth-watering meals and great company come together. Enjoy the atmosphere and create memories with every bite. Finally, head over to Everything, a one-stop shop for unique and thoughtful gifts. Everything offers something special for everyone on your list. Shop local and support your community.
Hello, my name is Lupe, and I am the proud owner, along with the side of my fabulous husband, the proud owner of Pellegrinos. We have been in Sanger for almost 19 years. We are family owned and operated, and we love our neighbors here in Sanger. We love our community. We've been supported by them for all these 19 years, and it's been from little babies to now adults that have actually joined us in enjoying our recipes. We are proud to say that every single sauce that we use, we are making it from scratch every day. We make our pizza dough every single day. We bake our own bread. And so we're proud to say that we take lots of care with each ingredient and each recipe that we decide to share with our community, which is the best community ever, Sanger.
Here at Glen Polk Chevrolet of Sanger, we're more than just a dealership.
We're part of the community. With our brand new dealership
And fresh inventory arriving daily, there's never been a better time to stop by.
as you know, our family's been serving North Texas for over 30 years.
With the brand new grocery store next door, the ever-expanding community, and finishing up the work on the new Sanger High School, it's safe to say this area is booming and the Glen Polk family is happy to be a part of it.
We're proud to grow with Sanger.
And we would like to thank you for making us your hometown dealer.
Hey Sanger football fans, my name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you and go Indians.
Welcome back. We are ready to start the second half. Again, this is the season finale for the Sanger Indians boys basketball team. Deep playoff run a year ago, but that team lost 8 seniors. This team just has 3 seniors. Very young nucleus of players that'll be back again next year. There's a lot of steps there. First bucket of the second half goes to Van Alstyne. Good pass inside from JT Allenbar into Wyatt Pennington. Wyatt gets it back out to JT. Baylor Beard drives, kicks it out to JT. Logan Swafford drive into the lane and jumper is good. Hannah with the long-range three-pointer, no good. He's able to get his own rebound. He ends up the ball back on the left wing. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Swafford. Baylor Beard quickly down the other end. JT Allenbar to Logan Swafford. Spin move in the lane. Goes up for the layup. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Indians led by as many as 15 in the first half, early second quarter. Sorry, Brett.
No, that's just going to be Beaver's third personal.
That is one of their starters. After the Indians got to that 15-point lead, Van Alstyne went on a 16-5 run to finish the first half to bring your halftime score to 24-20. And now both teams have gotten a 2-point bucket to make it 26-22. Swafford able to get on the board right there to make it back to a 5-point game. Alex D with great defense right there, deflecting the ball out of Benedict's hands, out of Skaggs' hands. Good pass inside to Holland. Able to make the quick bucket before the defense could rotate down to the post. Back to a 3-point game. Shot no good. Rebound by JT Allenbar. Steal for Baylor Beard as Mack tried to get the ball out to the corner. Baylor goes coast to coast, not able to complete the play, and rebound by Holland. Back out the other end, Hannah ends up with the ball right around the baseline, gets it over to Mack, and then it gets deflected and stolen by JT Allenbar. Fast and furious action here, early third quarter. Long shot for Alex D, shot no good. Rebound JT Allenbar. JT, one of the seniors on this team, making his presence known.
He's going to be confident in that shot right there. He's just got to put that back up. He's wide open in the lane.
Oh, I agree. I think his teammates even expect him to go back up. Stasny calling a play from the bench. Pick and roll was there momentarily, but that window, as we talk about all season long, they close quickly, just as quickly as they open. Baylor Beard drives into the lane, turnaround, spin move, layup, good.
Yeah, you hesitate, you're going to miss that opportunity.
Quickly down to the other end to Mack. Mack inside to Holland. Holland saves it from going out of bounds, gets it to Hannah, and then Hannah back over to Benedict. Benedict back inside to Holland. Holland goes up for the layup, no good, but gets fouled in the process by Swafford.
It'll be his third.
So two of the starters, one from each team, with 3 personal fouls here in the early going of the second half. Holland to go line to shoot 2. First free throw for Holland is good. That's going to be a timeout by Sanger. Timeout brought to you by House of Carts, our title sponsor for boys basketball this season. House of Carts has 3 convenient North Texas locations. You can find Trey Harden in Ponder, Texas at 7400 FM 2449. You can find Austin Neely at the St. Joe location at 309 North Broad Street. Or yours truly, David York, in Bridgeport at 5768 Highway 380. In Bridgeport and in St. Joe, we've just got a brand new shipment of a new manufacturer for us to carry. Not a new manufacturer to the world, but a new manufacturer for us to carry at the House of Cards location called Techco. Very affordable price point with still a lot of features available for you to take home and use for your riding around needs. The last free throw of that 2 free throws is no good, but it looked like the Indians weren't prepared for that to be only just one shot and did not rebound well. And Van Alstyne's able to capture the rebound. And I think Logan Swafford's going to get his 4th foul right here.
Sure is.
Stasny doesn't argue foul calls very often, but he's arguing that one. Stasny saying that he went straight up and that the kid ran into him on the lower, down on the lower part of the collision. But obviously you're not going to get a call change. Second free throw is good.
Yeah, he's not going to come back and say, oh, you know what, you're right.
Exactly.
But it's definitely worth,
Well,
mentioning.
it could help you later. They watch that
100%.
closer.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Alex D trying to get the ball across half court. He's able to get it to Baylor Beard. Baylor Beard inside to Wyatt Pennington for the alley-oop opportunity. Not able to connect. Alex D with the deflection. Van Alstyne able to maintain control of the ball. Good ball movement for the Panthers. Ultimately stolen in the lane by Wyatt Pennington. He tries to get it out to JT Allenbar, and it's deflected and stolen by Van Alstyne. Holland with the ball under the basket is able to get the bucket and the foul. Go to the line, an opportunity to tie the game at 29. 3 minutes to play in the third period.
Wyatt Pennington's going to pick up his first.
The end one opportunity, no good. Rebound by Ethan Grant, the freshman. So the Sanger Indians maintain a 1-point lead here. 2:50 to play in the third quarter. And Baylor Bears are going to get fouled by Braylon Francis. His second personal. Just the second team foul on Van Alstyne, third period. Alex D drives, lose control of the ball. Little circus pass going the other direction. Sanger's defense able to catch back up with the Panthers. Very ticky-tack foul call on Alex D right there.
No different than what just happened to him on the opposite end of the court.
And they didn't call it.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Pretty good battle going on between Alex D and number 3.
Yeah.
Caden Benedict.
But you know what I loved about that? Alex D had no reaction.
Yeah, his expression didn't change at all.
Nope. Official wants to call it that way. He just says, yes, sir, and moves on.
I did see him smile, I think, a couple of years ago.
Long range three by number 22, Hellman, for the three-pointer and the lead for Van Alstyne as they go up 31-29, their first lead of this ball game. They're going to say that was last touch by Wyatt Pennington. Pass inside to Skaggs. Shot no good. Rebound control by Ethan Grant. And the Indians will go back the other direction, an opportunity to tie this ball game. JT Ellenbar from the three-point range, no good. JT's going to come away with the rebound. Another opportunity for them to tie this game. And now number one's going to call another foul. That's Francis's third personal foul of the ball game. Ethan Grant getting valuable minutes here, the freshman on this varsity team. He gets fouled there by number 5, Garrett Skaggs for Van Alstyne. And that has had the Panthers catch up to the Indians in team fouls. Nash Brockett back into the game for the Indians as well. Less than a minute to go here in the third. Baylor Beard drives, gets the bucket to tie the game back up at 31. Steal deflection by Ethan Grant. Still goes to Baylor Beard. Less than 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Indians trying to play for that last bucket, last shot attempt of the third quarter. Yeah, they're going to call him for 5 seconds. Alice D's got to be a little headier up than that when it comes to understanding where that ref is on his 5-second call. He wasn't getting enough separation between him and the defender for them to start the count over. That's about as the most reaction you're going to get out of Alex D right there.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Hannah for the moving screen. So with 8 seconds left, that'll give the Indians one opportunity here for another possession. They don't go to the line on that because it's an offensive foul, because they are in the bonus now. Baylor drives, kicks it out to Nash Brockett on the right wing. Shot no good. Rebound by Wyatt Pennington. Put back is no good. So close. So we'll go to the final period tied 31-31.
Baylor Beard with 11 points. Alex D with 2. JT Allenbar with 5. Wyatt Pennington with only 2 points, but he's got 7 rebounds on the night. 2 blocks. Ethan Grant with 1, and Logan Swafford with 10 points, 4 rebounds, but he also has 4 fouls right now. For Van Alstyne, Mack with 2, Francis with 3, Skaggs with 3, Beavers with 7, Hannah with 2, Howman with 5, and Holland with 9 to make your score 31-31 going into the fourth.
Your stat update brought to you by Hall Real Estate and Don Hall Construction. You can reach both Hall Real Estate and Don Hall Construction at 940-284-4302, or find them there at their offices right here in Sanger, Texas at 1014 Pecan Street. We want to thank Drew Hall and his team for being our pregame chat, stat update, and postgame recap sponsor for boys basketball this season. In that quarter, the Panthers outscored the Indians 11-7 to bring this to a tie ball game as we go into the fourth period. Indians led by as many as 5 in the third quarter when they led at 29-24, and then Van Alstyne closed out the quarter with a 7-2 run to tie it up 31-31. Baylor Beard drives, kicks it out to Nash Brockett. Nash Brockett back to Baylor Beard, gets it inside to Wyatt Pennington. Wyatt Pennington backs in, and he's going to get fouled as he goes up for the layup. Van Alstyne fans not happy about the call. That is number 11, Bryce Beavers' 4th personal foul. One of the starters for Van Alstyne. Could prove to be critical. Wyatt's first free throw is good to put the Indians up 32-31. Hillman checks in for Beavers. Wyatt, second free throw, no good. Rebound controlled by Skaggs. Mack quickly goes the other end, guarded by Nash Brockett. Hannah with the ball. Mack drives in the lane, jumper right around the free throw lane. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound by Wyatt Pennington. Eighth rebound for Wyatt. Indians had a quick opportunity there playing while the Panthers were playing shorthanded. Coach Dasley wanted Wyatt to turn around and make a play on the basket. He tried to kick it back out to Nash Brockett, and it goes out of bounds. We have in this situation where they're calling for an admin. That means somebody's probably being removed from the stadium or being warned. And I had a feeling it's from the Van Alstyne
coming
side.
from the Van Alstyne, because that's exactly where that referee came from.
So it seems like there's going to be a warning this time. But UL rule now states that a referee can remove you at any given time without warning. They are giving them a warning, but they do not have to. If they can identify who the fan was, they can send you home right then. Mack with the pass to Hannah gets stolen by Wyatt Pennington. Long pass inside to Wyatt Pennington, gets deflected out of his hands by Mack and ultimately stolen by Hannah. Hannah goes coast to coast. Layup no good, rebound by Ethan Grant. Ethan did a good job there of being patient to figure out a guard to get it to before all the traffic cleared. Or while all the traffic cleared. Pass out to Nash Brockett in the left wing for three, no good. Rebound controlled by Wyatt Pennington. Long range three for Baylor Beard is no good. Rebound controlled by Wyatt Pennington, put back no good. There's gonna be a foul on Nash Brockett there. That's gonna put Wyatt Pennington in double digits on rebounds for the night at 10. Timeout brought to you by House of Carts. House of Carts is your local golf cart dealer where you can find Evolution, Atlas, Dosh, Terra, and now Techco carts. A variety of colors and options available to you. Financing also available to you, as well as free delivery within 50 miles of any of the three locations. Conveniently located in Bridgeport, Ponder, and St. Joe. Covering Wise, Cook, and Denton counties. Pass inside to Logan Swafford. He backs his defender up. Not able to make the shot, but another rebound for Wyatt Pennington. Long range three for Alex D. No good. Rebound by Wyatt Pennington. Baylor Beard drives along the baseline. Looking for an open man, gets it to Wyatt Pennington. Wyatt back to Alex D. Four and a half minutes to go in the game. Baylor Beard with an open look at a three-pointer. Shot no good. Rebound Baylor Beard. He drives. Layup good to tie the game back at 34. Quickly down to the other end. Francis drives. Shot no good, but he's getting fouled. See who this is on. It's on Wyatt Pennington, his second personal foul, as Francis will go to the line to shoot 2. 4:12 to play and a tie ball game. It's been a good game tonight. First free throw is short, no good. Holland checks back in. Hillman will take a break. Second free throw, no good. Rebound. Controlled by Van Alstyne. Benedict drives, not able to complete the circus layup, but he does get fouled by Alex D. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 of his own. Alex's second personal foul. That is a third team foul on the Indians in the fourth period, while the Panthers only have 1. First free throw is no good. Tim Moore, number 4, pretty sure that's the first time he's checked in tonight. For sure the first time I called his name. That's Francis to take a break. Again, the Panthers are in the postseason no matter what. I do believe there is a scenario where they could fall to all the way to the number 4 seed, as well as a scenario where they could be the 2 seed. Swafford's going to foul out. With 4:02 to play in the game, that'll be Swafford's 5th personal foul. Swafford did the customary thing of shaking the opposing head coach's hand before he takes his seat on the bench. Ethan Grant, the freshman, checks back in. He did a good job of getting over there and getting in position to alter that shot from Skaggs. Great pass ahead to Wyatt Pennington. His shot gets deflected out of bounds by the Panthers. So Indians possession here. Lob pass inside to Wyatt, back to Baylor. Baylor drives baseline. Under the goal. Layup attempt is deflected out of bounds by the Panthers. It'll be Indians ball on the far sideline. Noel Hernandez will check back in for the Indians. Nash Brockett to take a break. Offensive foul. On Wyatt Pennington, his 3rd. Wyatt asked a question there. I think Wyatt was saying that was going both ways, like the other guy he was against was also pushing, but Wyatt's the one that got caught.
It's always one with the retaliation.
Yep. Skaggs with the long range 3 for Van Alstyne is good to give them a 3-point lead. Their largest lead of the game, believe it or not, is right there. Steal by Mack. Indians trail by 3 points. Less than 3 minutes to go here in the game. Two and a half minutes to play. Alex D setting up the offense at the top of the key. He drives, kicks it out to Baylor Beard. Baylor fakes a three-pointer. He drives, has a little floater inside the lane, misses the shot, gets his own rebound. Stasny not happy with something he saw right there, and he calls his 4th timeout of the game. They haven't changed it on the board yet, but there it is. He only has 1 left while Van Alstyne has all 5. House of Carts is your title sponsor for boys basketball, and they bring you this quick timeout. Go see House of Carts and experience the House of Carts difference. You can visit them at houseofcartsllc.com and see recent inventory just added to find your perfect model, style, and color. On the floor for the Indians, Baylor Beard, Alex D, Noel Hernandez, Wyatt Pennington, and Ethan Grant. Final 2:17.
Could that be next year's starting lineup?
Could be.
Minus Logan Swafford, who's already fouled out. Logan Swafford will definitely be in the starting lineup next year.
Yeah. Cross-court pass. Pass inside. Ends up back at the top of the key as a reset for the offense to set their offense up. Ethan Grant ends up guarding Benedict way outside the perimeter. They're wanting him to go get on him to start that 5-second count. They're starting the keep-away game. This is why we need a shot clock in basketball. It's the most boring basketball ever. Now you're going to get the Indians fan riled up.
How are you going to call a timeout during a steal, I guess? Because possession hadn't officially changed yet.
Indians faithful did not like the call. It was close, I'll say that. It was bang, bang. And then when he sees the timeout call is technically when it's called as he's blowing his whistle. So when he saw it.
Yeah, he's not paying attention to the actual play over here. He's watching what's over here. He hears timeout, he blow a whistle. And it's not like he can just say, oh, wait, too late.
Right. Now, I think they could have conferenced about it and had a discussion about when the timeout was called.
Agreed.
Timeout brought to you by House of Carts. Go see House of Carts at one of the 3 convenient North Texas locations: Bridgeport, Ponder, and St. Joe. .111 to play. Indians trail by 3 points. This is Van Alstyne's largest lead here. Nash Brockett on the defense there of Benedict. Panthers are in the bonus. So Benedict go to the line to shoot 2.
He's 0 for 2 before right now.
Makes his first of the night. Ethan Grant checks back in for the Indians. Noel Hernandez take a break. Probably be your 5 to finish out the game here, unless JT checks back in. Makes them both. Kyler Hillman will check back in for Hannah, as Van Alstyne shows a little bit of a 3/4 court press. Baylor Beard drives, kicks it out to Alex D. He shoots the 3-pointer, has contact around the 3-point line when he landed, but no call. They quickly come in to foul Mack, as he will go to the line to shoot 2, with the Panthers already leading by 5. If you missed it earlier, the Indians led by as many as 15 early going in the early part of the second period, before Van Alstyne went on a 16-5 run to close out the first half and bring your halftime score to 24-20. And then the Indians led by as many as 5 in the third period before the Panthers closed out the third period with a 7-2 run to bring us to the fourth quarter tied at 31 all. And in the fourth quarter, Van Alstyne has outscored the Indians 10-3. Final timeout for the Indians of their season. I guess unless this goes to overtime and they get an extra timeout. Timeout brought to you by House of Carts. Go to houseofcartsllc.com and see all the current inventory for your golf cart needs. New and used, as well as fully customizable carts available to look at. Find one you're interested in, give us a call. You can reach us in Ponder at 940-268-4995, and Bridgeport at 940-394-8300, and St. Joe at 940-295-0025.
I almost had 2.
Yeah, you did.
I guess theoretically for about 24 hours I did.
We will be posting our softball and baseball broadcast schedule very soon. We'll be doing a softball game next Monday night when they play a non-district game versus Denison. It'll be the first softball broadcast of the season. Baylor Beard drives the lane, loses control of the ball. Ultimately ends up in Alex D's hands. He goes back up for the 3-pointer shot, no good, but Nash Brockett in the right place at the right time gets the rebound in the lane, goes back up, does not get the roll, but he does get fouled in the process. He'll go line to shoot 2, as the Indians are in desperate need of points, trailing by 7. First free throw, no good. Second one is good. Full court press here for the Indians. Able to get it ahead to 23. .15 seconds. Doesn't look like we're fouling. And that'll bring this game to a close at a final score of 41-35.
Baylor Beard finishes the night with 13 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. Alex D with 2 points and a steal. He was 2 for 2 at the free throw line. JT Allenbar with 3 rebounds, a steal, and 5 points. Wyatt Pennington, 12 rebounds on the night, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 points. Nash Brockett with a rebound and a point. Ethan Grant with 5 rebounds and 1 point. And Logan Swafford with 4 rebounds and assists. A steal. He was 2 for 4 at the free throw line and finished the night with 10 points. For Van Alstyne, Mack finishes the night with 4 points. Francis with 3. Benedict with 2. Skaggs with 6. Beavers with 7. Hanna with 2. Heilman with 8. And Holland with 9 to make your score. Finished off the Sanger Indians season. Sanger falls 35-41 to Van Alstyne.
Your post-game stats brought to you by Hall Real Estate and Don Hall Construction. You can find them at 940-284-4302 or in person at 1014 Pecan Street. Stay tuned for our Impact Health Solutions Player of the Game. We'll be posting that here in the next couple of days, and we'll have your full post-game recap probably later this evening or first thing tomorrow.
Future's still bright for both these boys and girls basketball teams. Both of them still very young core.
Very, very, very true. So we appreciate everybody for joining us. Thanks to all of our sponsors for another great basketball season. Next up is softball and baseball. We will again post our broadcast schedules soon. We definitely have, it looks like to be around 7 or more games from each sport that we will be broadcasting. And so we'll post those so you know when to be looking for our broadcast. And also going to broadcast the senior night for the soccer team coming up on February 24th.
Be our first attempt at broadcasting a soccer game.
Yep.
Be fun.
And if we score, we get to say goal, for a really long time.
See how long we can do it.
Yeah.
Before we sign off here, I don't know if they can still do it, but I know at one time they were able to shine a camera over in the broadcast room. See if we can highlight some of these kids that are doing the audio video. I don't know if they can or not, but we want to give a huge shout out to those kids and Mr. Rowe and everything that they've got going on here. They do make our lives easier for broadcasting these games when we're sitting here at home for football and basketball with this amazing equipment that they've got together. So kudos to all these kids that are running the cameras and doing all this stuff behind the scenes. We really appreciate y'all.
Well said, Brett. Thank y'all very much to the audio video department at Sanger High School. We could not do this without y'all. All right, well, until next time, thank you, Brett.
Absolutely. Have a great day.